Allie, would you like to see my weather app? Since we're just waiting. My weather app has cats on. And he looks very sad because he's in the snow.
Right, we're good. I'm sorry about that, everybody.
Oh.
Don't know what happened. You should be able to see us now. Sorry about that.
Everybody sees my weather app.
Because it's got the kitties.
It does.
All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm not sure what happened there. So you're in the astral plane. Your speed is 3 times your intelligence score. Okay. And you just move just by thinking. So there's the portal is behind you. Below you is an earth moat where there is a flying ship parked. And there's 2 golden-skinned beings with glowing white eyes waving at you. We are in full D&D mode now. So what would you like to do?
Tirza will kind of go... Would she recognize... Well, I mean, she wouldn't recognize them necessarily as what they are, but possibly fellow celestial type beings. Maybe?
Make an Arcana to see if you know what they are.
I'm just gonna look. Yep. I don't know what it is. But Tirza will still kind of stride confidently forward to greet them.
You're floating, so you're going to fly towards them?
Yep.
Oh, you have wings too anyway, so...
I don't have them out right now. Yeah.
They smile and wave, and they say, "Hello, I'm there's a woman and a man. Calandra is the woman. Ruan is the man. They have gold skin, silver hair, glowing white eyes. And they speak to you telepathically. You must be friends of Mordenkainen."
We are, actually. We're working for him.
Well, we ferry him to and from Hestevar. Is that where you're going?
Yes.
Well, get in. They point to the ship.
Tirza will hop in.
Okay.
Does anybody else think that this place is kind of like my room back in the mansion? You know.
Sorry, just to interrupt. It could just be me, but I'm showing on my Twitch that says the Greyhawk channel went offline.
Nope, it's online for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing it here.
Online for me.
Yeah, I see us live.
Just refresh.
Yeah, you might need to refresh.
Okay. All right. Continue. So sorry.
I've only been to the astral plane a couple times. It is it's weird. It's very light. Not like Shadowfell, which is beautiful and endearing.
Oh, hold on there. Don't get ahead of yourself. Wow, calm down. You're starting to sound like, oh man, keep yourself together.
He's getting a bit emotional.
He's getting a bit emotional.
Yes.
I'm sorry, it won't happen again.
Good.
Well, I just, and Percy will take out the coin, flip the coin. Okay. Lenara, are you coming, or?
Yeah, of course. Yep. Yeah, I'm coming. Me and my panther.
Picks up licorice and puts them on the boat. Okay.
Did you put licorice on the boat to see if he would burst into flame as soon as he touched it or something?
Mathis deadpans. No.
I don't trust you, but...
You notice that Mordenkainen's faithful hound is now no longer invisible. He's, you can see through him. He's kind of like a spectral-looking German Shepherd. So you can see him now. He's excitedly flying around Tirza.
I'm not
flying around Tirza in circles.
I'm not picking up that dog. That dog is creepy.
That's an awful rude thing to say.
I love this dog.
It's an invisible dog. I like
Tirza will try to time it so she reaches where she thinks it is, and she just kind of grabs him and pulls him down.
You can see him now. Once you got in the astral plane, he's actually visible.
And he's a German Shepherd.
Because he's see-through?
Yeah, you can see through him, yeah.
But can I see his organs?
No, I don't. I think it's more like cartoonish see-through, like he's transparent.
Yeah, you can't see his organs unless you cut him open.
Oh.
Well,
So he looks like a German
Fuck.
Shepherd. So Tirza will just happily reach up and grab him and like yank him down into the boat, and she's just like hugging him.
All right, he starts licking you.
Yay!
All right, so you get on the astral skiff, and we'll take you to Hestevar. That's where Mordenkainen's been going.
Wonderful. Let's get a move on.
All right, they take the wheel, and there's a magic throne below deck that one of them sits on to power the ship. The other one has the steering wheel, and they start flying through the void of the astral sea. And Calandra can tell you, have you ever been to Hestevar before? Okay.
No, not me.
No.
Just going to tell you about Hestevar. It is a collection of floating islands that 3 gods live on. Pelor, god of the sun, Ioun, a goddess of magic, and Arathis, a god of civilization. I think Pelor is a Greyhawk god. The other 2 are not. They're, there's other worlds, so they're gods of other worlds.
Yeah, Pelor's a Greyhawk god. Tirza looked a little excited, hoping that her god would be there, and then she's just like, fine.
And they explain that there's a special pact between angels and devils in this city, where devils and angels actually live together and coexist in Hestevar. But this pact is dependent on the 3 seals that are placed in Hestevar. If those seals are shattered, the pact is broken. And Mordenkainen sees this city as kind of a testing ground for the ultimate balance of good and evil, where good and evil can actually live in the same city together without fighting. So he wants to make sure that those seals stay sealed. And so those ingredients you've been getting, he's been using them as a ritual to try to reinforce the seals and make sure that nobody can break them.
Tirza will kind of lean over onto Percy and just be like, I think you and I have a vested interest in this.
A land where we can live happily together, Tirza. Imagine it.
Well, like we could have like little picket fence houses next to each other.
Picket fence, aye, and our neighbours will bring us casseroles on Sundays, and it will be beautiful.
I thought we were neighbours.
What?
I could break the seals.
Wait.
I could break the seals and increase the influence of my lady in this realm.
I think y'all need to just.
What's a casserole?
Oh, you never had a casserole?
I've never had a casserole.
Goodness. So the Temple of Istus, they used to make the best casserole. Chef made the best casserole. It wasn't with haggis before I said anything.
Thank Jesus.
No, none of that shite.
Thank God.
Who's Jesus?
Sorry, haggis is
my birds.
disgusting.
All right, so
Just
All right, we'll keep chattering because I love that Tirza and Percy had very different views of how this living together would work.
No one's going to just address that Mathis says that he's going to break the seal so that his goddess could have more influence over the chaos. Really? We're just going to let that one.
Well, but can we
In all
get
honesty,
casual
Zippy totally broke up over that part, so I just thought he was
Yeah.
saying something averagely depressing.
Oh. No, Mathis said that he could break the seals to help the Raven Queen's influence over this plane of existence. Connect this to Shadowfell.
Why would you want to do that?
It is my lady's will. That's the purpose of
What
all
makes you think it's your lady's
Shirakai.
will?
I think maybe we should find Mordenkainen, reinforce the seals, then maybe we can go have a chat with the Raven Queen. But I don't think breaking them is a great idea.
No one sees my lady. Not without appointment.
I just want to point out that when we first met you, you seemed to be shocked that we could see you. So are you sure no one can see your lady?
Well, no. You would have to be dead to see my lady.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to die?
No, I don't want to die. I'm going to slap his hand. You take that hand away from me.
No,
Take
it's
those words right back.
no. I'm not meaning threatening, but if you'd like to meet my lady, I could.
Tirza leans over and whispers to Percy, I think they're really cute together.
Aye, so cute.
It's
I
adorable.
particularly like it when Licorice sort of stands between them, and there's such a beautiful tableau.
I know. It's like
Someone
a
paint
painting.
that.
It's like a painting, really.
A painting.
It's just
Yeah.
beautiful.
I mean, it's a painting that we could hang in their house, you know.
We could hang in their house. We could pass it on to their children.
No, our house in Hestebad. You're misunderstanding.
We have a house?
Aye, that's where good and evil we lived. Wait a minute, have I misread?
I don't know what's going on. I don't have a house.
We all live together in the giant mansion. Why do y'all need another house?
We're not staying here.
That's not my house, though. I love poor Sean. He just wants to describe the rest of the place.
How long of a skip ride is it? I mean, like, how long do we need to role play this casual conversation?
I mean, we could probably do this for a good hour.
No, I just was gonna wait until you just let you go as long as.
I mean, Percy, I would love to eventually own a house. I could have my own forge. Maybe have my parents come visit sometime.
Suddenly, the clouds around you
Parents.
begin to darken and look ominous. Do you do anything special?
Well, Mathis, it seems like the gods who... I've lost the accent. Seems like the gods who run the city were listening to you talking about overrunning it with your Raven Queen, and they've come to smite you.
Mathis stands up and looks at the cloud. I am an emissary of the Raven Queen. I'm here to advance her influence. I'm not lying. I'm being truthful and forthwith. And he sits specs down.
The skiff suddenly starts to shake violently.
Well,
You
obviously that was the right thing
Mathis,
to say.
you pissed the boat off.
You hear a howling wind, and you start to have like fragmented visions of other people's lives. Everybody make an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh. Nice.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
All right, it looks like Lenara is the only one who failed. Lenara, you take 11 psychic damage as the traumatic memories of somebody else invade your mind. And you also feel like the wind, there's kind of like a wind swirling around you. And you see one of the golden skinned creatures trying to keep the ship intact, but everything starts spinning around you. And then it slowly gets calmer.
Oh, what is that awful sound? What just happened?
Calandra says, that was a psychic wind that happens sometimes. We've been blown off course.
That was a psychic wind? What? Oh, gosh. This is why I'd never leave the plane that I was born on.
Mathis is like, he's clutching his chest, and you see a tear roll down his eyes. That was the most exhilarating thing I've ever felt. It's almost as if I was back at Shadowfell.
Now, I don't have time to unpack everything that's been happening in this boat. Can we just please get on with whatever we need to do? I do not like this place.
She explains that you might have experienced lost memories or forgotten ideas or subconscious fears. But it's past, and I think we're okay now. So you continue sailing for a bit, and up ahead on the left, there's a shadowy blob swirling in the air. Now, do any of you cast spells? Like arcane spells?
Arcane spells?
You do?
Are they arcane?
Are they arcane?
Yeah, or are they nature?
Well,
Because I know that Tirza and Mathis, they cast divine spells because they're cleric and paladin. But you're ranger and druid, so
Well, Lenara, back while you were resting in Mordenkaisen's mansion, between those adventures, Mordenkainen pulled you into his study, and he says, "How'd you like to learn a special spell?"
Oh no, this is bad.
the plot spell.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
It's called, no, it's not supposed to be a dirty thing. It's called Probe Spell Shadow.
So he wants to bring her into his office for private chat to talk about a probe, but it's not dirty.
Right.
Yeah.
Probe.
Yes, but I think that would be really great. I mean, most of the spells that I know are just having to do with like making plants grow or like talking to animals. I'm really rather new to this whole adventuring thing, so I think I would love some fun new additional spells. Do you have anything that makes it so like lightning comes out of my hands, or like maybe like I can do that thing that Mathis does where he appears above someone and then drops down?
No, it's just Probe Spell Shadow. Look, it's can you cast level 3 spells?
I don't actually think I can,
I'll give
as a
you-
ranger multi-class, I can only have half my ranger level.
I'll give
And
you
so I'm only level
2 scrolls. You should be able to cast it off the scroll. Now here's how this works. In the astral plane, there are shadows of spells cast on the prime material plane. So you'll see a strange blob. You can cast Probe Spell Shadow to learn what the spell was, and you could draw the energy out of it and memorize whatever the spell was. So basically you cast Probe Spell Shadow and you can steal a spell of someone else's that you might not be able to normally cast. But, you can. You'll have it memorized.
Wow.
Pretty good, huh?
That's real cool.
It's just Probe Spell Shadow. So
Spell shadow.
during the montage, there's another montage of you, as you learn the spell, and you write it down with reagents and stuff like that. And now, wouldn't you know it, later on in the astral plane, you're seeing a spell shadow. You could cast Probe Spell Shadow off the scroll and learn about this.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, I know what to do. I know what that thing is, and I know exactly what to do. Okay, let me just get it. Let me get it. Hold on. I got it. Okay. I do it.
Okay. You cast Probe Spell Shadow. You have a vision of a wizard on a mortal world interrogating an orc. And in order to talk to the orc, he has to cast a spell called... This is a lot dirtier than it should be. The spell is Tongues. So he's casting Tongues to talk to the orc, right?
No one would have thought it was dirty if you hadn't
If only I had a clipboard to hold over my face.
No, there's people in the chat that were saying Probe, Spell Shadow, and Tongues. So what this means is, Lenara, you can have Tongues memorized if you want.
I do want.
All right. Tongues is on Player's Handbook page 283 if you need to look it up. But basically,
I'm just gonna drag it from this really fancy spell machine that I have here on my computer.
All right. And the rest of you see Lenara casting a spell off a scroll, drawing energy out of this wispy blob. And then, like, for a moment, her eyes glow and flare to life.
She's possessed. Don't worry.
Do we have to kill her now?
Unfortunately.
Can we keep the cat?
Personally, I don't want to have the responsibility of feeding it. I'll just forget.
We can eat it.
No, we can't. I will throw you off this boat.
I mean, we need to.
Have you never had panther? It's such a delicate flavor.
Licorice is like...
When we have our house Tirza, we can always cook it for Sunday lunch.
No, we cannot. And Tirza will get on the bottom of the boat and just like, hug licorice, like, I'm not going to let them hurt you.
Would never actually kill the cat. Jeez, I'm not a monster.
I
I'm
was
just a
joking if you
tiefling.
could not tell.
Wait, can someone check on Lenara? She's like glowing.
All right. Mathis goes over and he like tugs at Lunara's ear.
Do I rise from my
Yes.
trance?
Mhm.
Do I know all the languages?
If you cast tongues, then yeah, you'll understand any spoken language.
Can I speak the language when I cast it as well?
I'd have to look. I don't remember.
No, you cannot. You can
I think-
just understand it.
Okay. I think just when he tugs my ears, I'll probably say in Orcish, just like out of habit. I'll just be like, fuck off!
He continues to pull. He doesn't understand Orcish, so it's like.
So I'm fine. Oh my goodness, I'm
You were
fine.
speaking in another language. I thought I'd broken her.
Yeah, it's Orcish, you uncivilized gray man. Goodness gracious.
Goodness
Or-
gracious.
Mathis like gets up, stoic, like Buster Keaton, stone faced. That hurt. And he's going to walk to the bow of the ship.
Oh no, Mathis, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. You just tugged on my ear really hard and it hurt.
Really, they're adorable.
I've never seen anything like it, really. It's quite something.
So as you're
Maybe their children and our children will.
Our children?
Aye, in our house with their roast panther. I keep up, Tirza.
As you're flying through the astral plane talking about this stuff, you slowly come to realize that you're being hunted. There is another ship that has quietly been gliding below you and has been coming up, 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 up. And finally, one of the golden-skinned beings realizes that there is a Githyanki skiff closing in on you. And as you get a look at it, you see a total of 5 Githyanki on a very small wooden craft. And on the front of the ship are 5 skulls. They're all skulls of like octopus-headed humanoid creatures. And one of them raises up a gleaming silver sword and shouts something in... Oh, well, if you cast... Lennar, did you cast tongues?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Well, she yells something in some language you don't understand.
Well, then I cast tongues.
What language was she speaking?
The Githyanki language, I believe.
Oh, okay, never mind. No, I don't know that one.
But it says a creature that I touched. Can I touch myself to make it myself?
Yeah. So
I
you
cast
hear
touch.
her say, she shouts, I am her will made manifest. I am her unsheathed sword. I am a master of dragons. I am the fate of all worlds. I am a knight of Vlakith. Ever may she reign. And then she points her sword at your ship. And the other 4 Githyanki take flight and start flying towards your ship and drawing their weapons. So we better roll initiative.
Y'all, that lady just said some real nasty stuff about us.
All right. Actually rolled good for once. All right. So it looks like Lenara. And then Percy. Mathis. And Tirza. I get to go first. That's pretty good, right? For me?
Mhm.
Right, everybody?
Yeah.
Oh no! 4 Githyanki warriors. So, they're humanoids. They're wearing gleaming silver armor. They have swords. They have hair in a top knot. These are all female. Their skin is vaguely greenish. They have tiny little slits for noses and big pointed ears. So there's going to be 1 on each of you. They are flying. And I believe right now you're on the deck of the ship. So they fly at you. So, Tirza.
Yep.
I am going to attack you 2 times. Plus 4.
Man, these giths sound ugly. Who would ever want to play a gith?
Whoa, these are Githyanki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yankee.
Whoa.
Tirza, does a 21 hit you?
It does.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
1 flies up and slices you 1 time for 9 regular and 7 psychic damage.
If how far away is Tirza from me? Is she at least 5 feet.
You're all on the deck of the ship. I think Terza and Percy were kind of canoodling, so you were probably about 15 feet away.
Okay.
They were talking about the house they're going to get and the kids or something. Percy! You're talking about your kids! And this Githyanki rudely interrupts with steel.
Well, I wonder if I'm allowed to live long enough to have them. And Percy will flip the coin. Look. Okay. Defend myself I shall. And I would like
Well, hold on. I attacked you right now. I'm doing all my attacks.
Oh, wait. So. I got overexcited about being a class I've never played before, so I'm sorry.
All right. So I missed you both times, basically, is what happened. Lenara. He's going to swing once at you. Oh, wait. The cat was cuddling with Terza, wasn't it? Lenara?
Yes.
Swings twice at you.
Okay.
11 and does a 22 hit you?
Wow. I don't know. Do you think a 22 hits me? I'm a druid. I can't wear metal.
You know what? I feel like Lunara was trying to...
I feel like there was some sarcasm there.
And I think Lunara is within 5 feet of me, and I'm going to take my sentinel attack.
So what does that do?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
All right. So, Lenara, you take 9 regular and 7 psychic, and Mathis, you swing back at this Githyanki raider.
What does 15 do to it?
15. It blocks your attack with its snazzy sword.
Wait, what did you say? I take how much damage? 7?
9 regular and 7 psychic. So you take 16 total.
Wow. Wow.
And then, Mathis! One comes up from behind you and tries to stab you. They're all hovering like right above you, basically, and swinging down at you. Mathis, 16, is that it?
Nope.
What about a less than that? Missed both times. All right. After me, Lenara, there are 4 Githyankis hovering above you as you're standing on your ship, stabbing you and your friends. Your cat is over by Terza, and the dog is over by Terza too, because I was going to have the dog like squeeze into the hug that the cat was getting. So Lenara, what would you like to do?
Okay, so they're floating?
Yeah, you're in the astral sea. You can fly just by thinking.
Oh, right. So does my 30 feet of movement go in any direction? Is it omnidirectional?
Your speed is actually 3 times your intelligence score, whatever your
Which is actually 30, so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, your speed is 30. You can go up, down, left, right, whatever.
And how far away are they from me?
There's one right next to you, like hovering right above you. And I think there's another one right next to you attacking Mathis as well.
Wow. Okay. I will... I didn't have my beast list prepared because I actually didn't think I would need to use it. I'm just going to Google that real quick. Okay, so for the one that just attacked me, I'm going to swing at it with my quarterstaff. And I'm going to use dueling, so there'll be a +2 to this. It's not a critical fail because it's +2.
You rolled it. You missed. All right, is that it for Lenara?
No, I'm gonna transform into a beast, but I have to look it up real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it as a bonus action, so just go on and then I'll interject.
Percy, there is a Githyanki woman trying to kill you. What do you do?
Good morning, sunshine. I am going to use Fighting Spirit. So as a bonus action, I'm going to use Fighting Spirit, which means that I give myself advantage on all weapon attacks until the end of this turn, and I gain 5 temporary hit points.
Temporary.
Oh my goodness, you really are Scottish. You just yell at yourself and you get more powerful. You just
And okay, so first attack, glaive. Here we go. Let's do it. No, I'm pressing the wrong button. So that's a 16 because I have advantage.
It blocks with its sword.
Okay, my second attack.
Oh,
A 25. Yes! And that is then 11 slashing damage.
11 damage. Okay. All right, you stab into her. She screams out in pain. She looks at you angrily. Is that it for Percy?
Yep, that's all my attacks.
Mathis, Githyanki, what do you do?
Let's see. Mathis is going to... He's going to cast Inflict Wounds on the Githyanki. So let's come over here. The spells. So I'm going to make... Okay, so does the 19 hit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he's going to cast it at the second level. So 18 points of damage, of necrotic damage.
Okay. Screams in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it for Mathis?
Yes.
Terza, you have a dog and a cat, and there's a Githyanki trying to stab you to death. What do you do?
The first thing I'll do is stand up from the dog and the cat after patting them on the head. I will summon my spiritual weapon behind the Githyanki that just tried to hit me, because that was a dick move. So I will summon my spiritual weapon, and can I summon it and attack on the same?
Yeah, I think spiritual weapon's a bonus.
It's a bonus. Okay. So 19 to hit.
That hits.
I'm sorry. No, is it? Wait, what? I don't know what this is telling me to do. Hold on. There we go. No, that doesn't make sense. What's going on? I'm trying to make it do the to hit, and instead it's just rolling the damage.
Oh.
So that is +7, so D20 +7, I guess, is what I'll do.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense, though. 19 wouldn't be the damage, would it?
Let me see here.
I'm really confused as to why Roll20 is doing that.
Well, I think, is this the thing where you can click on this actual spiritual
No, that just
weapon?
casts it again.
Oh, really? Alright, well, you can just do it. Let's see. It says +7, though.
Oh, because your spiritual weapon is the spell set to attack. If you want to see what it does, you have to set a 2 spell card. So you hit the little cogwheel. And it says
I understand that. I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to make it give me my to hit and then my damage, and it's only giving me the to hit. I can't do the damage.
If you click it again, it'll say what level are you casting it at, and then, then you submit it.
There you go.
There you go.
7
Oh, thank goodness.
force.
7 force damage. Then I will target the 3 Githyanki, the one in front of me, the one in front of Percy, and then the one that's on Tiger Lenara.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast Bane. So the 3 of them, they have to make charisma saving throws, DC 15. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack or saving throw, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. So 2 failed. So they have -d4 to their attack rolls. Okay. Alright, is that it for Terza?
Yep.
Alright, after Terza, the faithful hound just flies around in circles around the Githyanki trying to attack Terza and barks. So it's just like bork, bork, over and over.
Bork, bork.
Spork.
On my turn, the Githyanki are feeling cocky.
Oh, did they make their saving throws or no?
2 failed it and 1 made it. So 2 have Bane on them, right? Lenara. 1 will put a sword at your throat and say,
But I'm a tiger now.
"Oh, you're a tiger." Oh, I can't. Okay. It just tries to kill the tiger that's on the ship. All right, +4, 18, and higher than that.
We're getting all Life of Pi up in here.
So,
Yep.
so it looks like you got hit both times. 9 + 7, so 16. So that's 32 points total.
Wow. It's a good thing that I transformed, or I would be very sad right now.
Yeah.
So I took 32 points of damage. Is that what you're telling me?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Thanks for having me on.
Tirza, to your horror, your baned foe actually attacks the dog.
No.
And the
You're a
hound
monster, Sean. You're a monster.
stabs the hound, and the hound disappears. Whoosh. Percy.
Now Tears is mad.
Percy, a baned. 14. Does that hit you, Percy?
A 14?
Yeah.
No.
Misses you. And then Mathis.
Yep.
2 attacks on you. A 14 and a 16. Either of those hit you?
Nope. Let me check something. No, all right, cool. You're good.
So the Githyanki are hovering above you all, attacking, not having much luck, except one stabbed the faithful hound and caused it to vanish. And then it is Lenara's turn.
Okay, I'm a tiger.
And on the skiff nearby, you see their leader just standing there with her hands on her hips, laughing, with her chest puffed out, you know?
Wow, rude. How far away is this skiff?
I don't know. It's very, very close. I mean, like 10 feet.
I would like to charge at the leader.
You can do that, but you will provoke from the person that's right next to you. Do you want to
Wow. No, I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
Because I know it's very low. I'll just attack this person.
I mean, you
then.
could disengage and go over there, but that would be your whole...
I know, but then I wouldn't get to attack. I'm going to bite this person.
Okay.
In their knee. I'm going to bite their knee.
All right.
Okay. I'm just going to roll a d20 plus 5. Plus 5. Can you give me the thing that I need to roll? D20. There we go.
A 14. Is that what it is?
Yes.
14 misses. Do you get Yankee?
Wow.
Is that it for Lenara?
Yeah.
Percy.
I'm just going to beat a lion at a tiger until I die.
Percy, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can use Fighting Spirit again as my bonus action. So I've gained another 5 temporary. What the hell? Temporary hit points. And I get advantage. I get advantage on all my attacks. So I'm going to, because the guy tried to just hit me, right, and missed.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to go straight back and glaive in the face. I believe that's a critical hit.
Yes. Oh, critical.
Just
Nice.
saying.
All right.
So that's what? What?
That doesn't look right. You might need to roll
What is?
the die. It's supposed to
Okay,
roll
let me
the die
just roll
twice
it.
and then add the bonus.
Yeah, so it'll be 2d10 plus. Where is the plus of this German keyboard? Plus 3. Go, 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 go. Okay, so that's 16 damage.
Okay.
And then second attack, because I have that, is a 19 to hit.
19 hits. How much damage?
Yes. That's 12 slashing damage.
Blood sprays out of the wound. She is hurt badly.
Nice. Ha!
Is that it for Percy?
Set for Percy.
Mathis.
Mathis is going to look at not the one that Lenara is attacking, not the one that Ellie just attacked, but the other Gith, and cast Crown of Madness. One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed a wisdom saving throw of a DC 14 or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head, and a madness glows in its eyes. The charmed creature must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. And on subsequent turns, they make more wisdom saving throws. If they succeed, it ends.
Okay. Failed to save, so she is under your control, sort of.
Sweet. And that is, I think that's all I can do because that's my action.
All right.
So.
All right. Tirza.
All right. I will. First off, Tirza is just going to look at the Gith that stabbed her puppy.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to take her spiritual weapon and wind it up and smash it into the back of their head as hard as she can.
Okay.
As chat said, this is going full John Wick at this point. Just let me get this open. I don't know why it's doing this. Stop, please. Roll 20's acting up for me, sorry. 16 to hit.
That hits. How much damage?
You know what? I'm gonna cast at level 3 because I'm mad. 1, thanks. That's I see Berlinda's rolls have carried right over into this campaign. So 13 damage.
13. All right.
And then for my action, I will turn around and scratch Lenara Tiger under her chin and cast Cure Wounds. 12.
12. Oh, okay.
My butt. I do the butt shake that cats do, and they're really happy.
Is that it for Tirza?
That's my turn.
All right. So on my turn, one's got a Crown of Madness, right? In the Mathis, you get to direct who it attacks.
It's going to attack the Gith that Ellie attacked. So it's going to turn, and it's just going to just tear into it with whatever weapon it has. Its strongest weapon, if it has more than one weapon.
All right. Hit both times. So it did 32 points. So Percy. Yeah. The one you're fighting, another one that's got that crown over its head, flies over and like just stabs it through the neck, and it's dead.
Ooh, much obliged.
All right. Cackling on the skiff is their leader. She says something to them in the Gith language. Oh, Lenara understands because of the tongues.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't tell anyone.
Okay. So basically she says, clear them out. They have some special maneuver that they do. So all of the Gith Yankee except the Crown of Madness one disengage and fly back. And their leader pilots their skiff. So their skiff in the front of it, it's got the skulls, but it's got this big, long wooden spike kind of thing. And it's going to try to just fly full speed and impale one of you on the spike. And I'm just going to roll randomly a d4. Which, this d4 is actually, it's a long story. It's one of the Pike dice. I only use them for a character named Chris Pike. Here we go. d4. Who's it going to be? Percy. Percy! Here comes the ship. Flying right at you. The spike is coming at you. Please make a dexterity saving throw to avoid being impaled on the front of the ship.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
16?
All right. So it passes over very close to the deck of your ship. You duck out of the way, and it flies right by. And their leader, is treating this almost like it's a game. She's just cackling. She just doesn't seem too worried at all. So then, that's my turn. Lenara, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Hold on, you're muted, I think.
You know I'm gonna bite that guy again.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. This tiger sucks.
Yeah.
Thanks
All
a lot, tiger. But as a bonus action, I am going to spend a hit dice to get some hit points back because I can do that in my combat wild shape. But I'll do that on my own time.
Yeah.
That's it for Lenara. Percy, you almost got impaled on a small skiff. What do you want to do?
So Percy's gonna like reach under their like cloaky roby thing, which they're still wearing. It's like black and flowy, and it looks really cool. And he's gonna pull out their like crossbow and aim for the cackling Gith. So that'll be my first attack. 17.
You hit.
4 piercing damage.
All right. Now the one that you were fighting was dead. So which one are you attacking?
The leader that's on the
Oh,
ship
the
that's
leader.
cackling like.
Ah, you want to shoot the leader. All right. How much damage do you do to the leader?
4.
She like looks at you and she's got like bloodshot eyes. She has this huge freaking sword in her sheath behind her back, and when she draws it, it's like made of silver and it kind of wavers a little bit.
Second attack and fire again.
She's dressed like a knight.
Quickly, I'm just gonna fire again, okay? 12?
12 misses. She blocks it with her Githyanki silver sword.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my second wind. Oh wait, no, not my second wind, my action surge even.
Okay.
To take an extra action and try one more time. 16?
16 misses.
No, Sean!
Sorry.
No, I spent my action
I
surge.
know. Is that it for Percy?
Yeah, Percy did really bad, and Percy's very ashamed of themselves, okay?
So, you had ducked it, then you flew and caught up to it, so now you're kind of on this skiff that's kind of right now heading away from the other ship. Alright, that was Percy's turn.
Bye, Percy.
Mathis, it's your turn. You have a Crown of Madness person, but that doesn't matter till my turn, right? So,
Well, you forgot to roll his wisdom saving throw on the end of your turn, so would you
I
like to do
rolled
that?
a 5 and failed.
Okay, so he's still under my control. Mathis is going to. So, are the bulk of the Githyanki on this other ship?
They're all hovering above yours, basically. They just cleared
Okay.
out of the way so their leader could try to drive the ship through one of you.
Mathis is going to channel divinity, dreadful aspect, and he's going to go full Reaper, and he's going to attempt to frighten everyone that isn't his friend.
Okay.
So that is Lunara, Tirza, Percy. They all don't have to take wisdom saving throws. But Licorice, everyone else on the ship that's within 30 feet of me have to make a wisdom DC saving throw or be frightened.
All right.
Licorice too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wisdom. I got an 8, an 11, and a natural 20. So looks like one made it and 2 failed.
I believe that Licorice uses mine, but let me just double check. I'm pretty sure they use my saving throws. Yes.
Okay. It is frightened of me.
Oh no.
Okay.
He pees.
He just doesn't like animals other than birds.
All right. Is that it for Mathis?
Yes, that is it for Mathis.
All right. So Tirza, on your turn, you see Mathis uses that power, and the Crown of Madness creature is not affected, but the other two look terrified and look like they're about to flee. And off the side of the ship, you can see the other skiff. You see Percy fighting their leader. Their leader has the wheel, and looks like she's trying to turn the ship and come back and make another pass at you. So what would you like to do?
How far away is that other ship?
Like 20 feet, something like that.
Okay. First thing, bonus action, I'm gonna John Wick that same guy in the back of his head with my spiritual weapon. I'm just gonna keep hitting him in the back of the head till his head explodes.
The dog killer?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. 21 to hit.
21 hits. How much damage?
12.
Oh, he's hurt so bad. He's hurt really bad. Or she, sorry. They're all female. Sorry.
I'm going to look over at Percy and kind of assume Percy's got this, because, you know, Percy's kind of awesome. You figure Percy knows what they're doing. And then I'm going to follow up the smash in the back of the head with an inflict wounds on the same person. 24 to hit.
That hits. How much damage?
16.
So you inflict wounds. The one who was looking fearfully at Mathis is cracked in the head with your spiritual weapon, and then you finish her off with the inflict wounds. She shrieks in pain, and then she's just floating there, a dead.
And then just as she's dying, I'm just going to say, don't hurt dogs. And then let her die.
Alright. So, after Terza is me. So, one Githyanki just flies off into the astral plane. The Crown of Madness person will, I guess, attack them.
Yeah, that because before they move, I have to make them make an attack action, so they're going to make their action to...
Well, the one who tried to flee is killed. So there's the Crown of Madness one, and then there's, I think, just the leader. Those are the only two that are left. So, Percy, you're on this little skiff. The kind of crazed Githyanki knight driving it cackles and doesn't actually attack you. She just kicks at you with her boot as she turns the wheel and comes back towards the ship. She's going to try and impale somebody else. So I'll roll a d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's Lenara. Lenara! There's a freaking ship coming right at you, and there's a big spike on the front of it. Please make a dexterity save to avoid getting impaled on it.
Okay. Yes, hold on. Okay, dexterity save. Doing it. Whoops.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So, you are impaled. It passes by, plunges into your side, so you're kind of skewered on the front of the ship. You take 18 points of piercing.
I'm not dead.
So Percy, you see, like, you know, you're right there in the front of the skiff, and you see your friend, like, and she's right there, like, right there. All right. And the Githyanki knight, like, starts laughing maniacally. Lenara, it's your turn. You're impaled on the front spike of this ship. What would you like to do?
If I were to shape out of wild shape, would I still be impaled?
Probably. Unless you could think of some cool maneuver to do.
I mean, I guess it just depends on like where the transformation begins from.
Is that an action to, or is it just a thing that just happens?
As the circle of the moon, it's a bonus action for me.
Oh, bonus. Okay.
Because I have battle.
I don't think that would unimpale you. Otherwise, that's like a way to escape almost anything.
If she dies in wild shape, it just turns her back into normal Lenara. So
with spillover damage. Yeah.
I mean, you're impaled, but if you can think of something cool to get out of it.
I mean, I'm a tiger. There's not very much cool things that I can do right now. I don't have opposable thumbs.
You're a tiger. Oh, the lady is right there. Like, she's right there driving the wheel, and you're a tiger right there.
With my claws.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and scratch at her. Come on, you fucking tiger. Come on. Wow, way to pull through in the end, tiger.
Nice.
Okay, what am I doing here? I'm doing 1d8 plus 3. Let's do it. Rawr. My claws have been covered in feces. 6 feces damage.
Where did you get the feces from?
Cats pretty much always,
they always
have it.
Yeah, we're always covered in feces.
Yeah, that's why when a cat scratches you, it burns.
Cat scratch.
Yeah, that's why you
fever.
gotta clean that real quick.
Does that mean that there's poop on the deck of your ship or something? Is that what that means? All right,
And she now has cat scratch fever.
is that it for Lenara? As you claw the lady?
That is it. Actually, I think at this point I have almost no hit points left anyways. As my bonus action, I'm gonna turn back into myself and just be like, "Ah!"
Okay. That's it for Lenara. Percy, your trusted ally, who you have been on 4 previous adventures with, is impaled on the front of the ship. She's right there. And the Githyanki knight who's piloting the ship is just cackling and kicking you softly with her metal boot. What would you like to do?
Lenara, you okay?
No, not really.
I seem to be in a spot of trouble, but I'll be there. Just give me a moment.
Are you in as much trouble as I am? Because I've been impaled by a ship.
Don't worry, we'll get you to Tirza real soon. And with like a few kind of like flips and flicks and cool stuff so that there's loads of like incense and smoke everywhere, Percy is going to attempt to slice off her arms. Not Lenara's arms.
I was gonna say that's not helpful. I'm not in starfish mode.
I can't fix that.
The arms of the Githyanki that's cackling and softly kicking me.
You're gonna try to cut her arms off?
Yeah, why not? Why is it so weird?
All right, roll the hit. Roll the hit. Let's see if you roll to hit to cut her arms off.
24.
Oh my god,
Is that
that's a good roll. Is that your only attack, or do you have another one?
No, I have 2.
Oh no. All right.
That's 4 in the first one, and then my second one is an 11. So I assume I don't hit on the second one.
So you so I mean she's wearing armor, but you slice, so you're trying to I would say that like you slice and the arm isn't totally cut off, but you sliced a good chunk of it, so it's like hanging limp at her side. And she screams in pain as blood is just like shooting out into the air. And
Beautiful.
She curses you out in her native tongue.
Which Lenara
What
understands
did she
to
say?
be.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know. Well, what do you say when somebody cuts your arm off?
Fuck you. How dare you?
That's what she says. Is that it for Percy? How much damage do you do
Yeah.
on your arm slice?
Only 4. I rolled minimum
Just
damage.
4 points of damage.
Minimum.
Oh, well, the arm is definitely still attached. That's all right. So is that it for Percy?
Yeah.
Mathis, you see the other ship is flying away, and there's a really disgusting, bloody battle going on it.
Let's see. Mathis is going to... Is Lunara still impaled?
Yes.
He's going to fly up to the front of the ship and pull Lunara off. And then Blessing of the Raven Queen teleport them both back down to the ship, and then he's going to lay on hands.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
You fly over. You pull her off.
Ah!
Teleport, and you lay on hands. How much do you heal?
Well, let's see. What is the difference between your current HP and your maximum HP?
27.
I will lay on hands for 27.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, goodness.
He kind of like just places a finger to her lips. It's okay.
Do
The
you
Raven
want to die? Sorry.
God, I swear to
Wow.
God, if you ask me if I want to die,
The Raven Queen will not allow you to die. Not today. Not while I'm here.
thank you.
And he just puts her down. Not drops her, just like lets her down.
I like the image actually of you dropping me a lot better.
Okay.
You will not die.
All right. And that's it for Mathis.
Mm-hmm.
Terza.
So we've still they get Yankee with the Crown of Madness. He's still Crown of Madness.
Oh. Roll the wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah.
And then
I failed it. Got a 5.
Okay, yeah. They're still
Okay.
Crown of Magnus.
So, and I just watched you heal up Lenara, so I'm not as worried about Lenara anymore. So, bonus action, I will move my spiritual weapon over to the captain of the other skiff, and I will swing it back and try to hit her in the gut.
Okay.
And that is 24 to hit.
You hit.
12.
12 points.
And then that was my bonus action, and my main action is Sacred Flame. Have her make a DC 15 dex.
I got a 2.
So another 10 radiant damage.
Screams in pain. Is that it for Terza?
That is it for Tirza. She's feeling righteously angry.
So, Percy, you're on this little skiff with this lady whose arm you almost cut off. And she just keeps flying in the same direction away from your ship. And she, like, reaches back and, well, she's got her silver sword and she turns to you. She's getting ready to stab the crap out of you. But we're out of time, so we're going to stop there. And the next time we play Chapter 2, we'll pick it up from there on the Astral Plane. Thank you, everybody, for playing, and thank you, everybody, for watching. Why don't we do plugs super quick? Kelly, do you have any plugs?
Tonight, Invisible Sun Web DM, College of the Opera DMs Guild, Patreon, Ko-Fi is all found on my Twitter, which is at the Opera Geek, and Twitch tonight's Invisible Sun. Friday, we'll continue the Witcher Death March playthrough at 8:30 p.m. on my Twitch, twitch.tv/the Opera Geek.
Ellie, do you have any plugs?
Okay, so I am at _Kempester, CEMPESTRE. Follow me there on the tweeters. I'm here Wednesdays for Mordenkaisen's Path of the Plains, whether I'm playing Percy or whether I'm playing Lux. And then on Fridays, I'm on Scraticus Academy playing Star Trek Adventures, the 2D20 Modiphius system, as a Vulcan science officer. I also have a podcast. Well, I co-host a podcast with someone really cool called Heavenly.
About Heavenly.
Hello, it's me. I'm Heavenly. You can find me on Twitter at @tis_aliens. On Mondays, you can find me on the Greyhawk channel playing The Orchard with our DM here. But you won't find me there next Monday or / this Monday because I will be flying across the ocean with my cat. But I'll be back next week.
On a plane or just flying?
Yeah, no, just flying.
That's fine.
Just with my own like force. And as Ellie mentioned, you can find us at Monster Crushing. It is a fortnightly podcast where we explore the sexy underworld of monsters, cryptids, and the paranormals.
What about Zippy?
I'm Zippy Zippo. You can find me around Twitch doing tons of things. Like on Mondays, I'm here for Liberation of Joff, where I play Colin Thatcher, the Griffin Knight that has absolutely no social skills. You can find me here on Wednesdays where I'm either playing Shallot, Wilbur, Walla Walla, Thaddeus, Weatherfields, or Mathis. And Sundays you can find me on Encounter Roleplay where we play the Young Heroes of Fate, where I play Riley Rorick and Ogthelic the Watcher.
Tomorrow on this channel at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'll be running more Secrets of Castle Greyhawk. The group is going through the Lost Laboratory of Qualish. And then tomorrow night